The news is in, guys. It's hot off the presses. In 2021, Toyota will have electric cars with twice the range, if not more than that, of conventional lithium-ion powered EVs. Now, I've got to mention, my apologies on behalf of Toyota. They did say that this would happen in 2015 as well. But anyway, 2021, that's when it will be happening. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. It's been reported by Toyota that next year, in 2021, there will be literally thousands and thousands of electric cars manufactured by Toyota with these revolutionary new solid-state batteries. Now, Toyota's battery technology is far more advanced than everyone else. They have more engineers working on these batteries. They know what they're doing. They have said lithium iron phosphate batteries are useless. They're too heavy. No one would ever want them. And why on earth would people buy those kinds of absolute garbage cars with that terrible battery technology that Toyota they have categorically refused to use. They've also categorically said Chinese battery makers in China are well behind them because their solid-state battery is completely game-changing. The Nikkei in Japan reported that a trip of well over 500 kilometers on one charge, a recharge from 0 to full in less than 10 minutes, all with no safety concerns, that's what's about to arrive. The solid-state battery being introduced by Toyota promises to be a complete game changer, not just for electric vehicles, but for the entire industry. I mean, Toyota is literally going to take the industry by storm, is what the Nikkei has reported. Now, this was in 2020. The technology is a potential cure for all the drawbacks facing electric vehicles that run on conventional lithium-ion batteries, including the relatively short distance traveled on a single charge. I mean, that's a problem with lithium batteries, Toyota is saying. They've got the solution. Toyota plans to be the first company to sell an electric vehicle with a solid-state battery, and they're saying, you know what? Everyone is behind. They will be first. The world's largest automaker will unveil a prototype probably around the middle of 2020, they say. The electric vehicles being developed by Toyota will have a range more than twice the distance of vehicles running on conventional lithium-ion batteries under the same conditions. Much, much better than the Tesla Model 3. All accomplished without sacrificing interior space in even the most compact vehicle. Solid-state batteries are expected to become a viable alternative for Toyota to lithium-ion batteries, and they will use a solid electrolyte. No one knows what that is yet. Toyota won't disclose what electrolyte they're using, and they won't disclose anything about their solid-state batteries. But just be aware and be certain that they will come next year. The innovation will lower the risk of fires, almost getting rid of them completely, and multiply energy density, which measures the energy a battery can deliver compared to its weight. It will only take 10 minutes to charge Toyota's electric vehicles equipped with a solid-state battery, cutting the recharging time by 2/3, says Toyota. The battery can extend driving distance of a compact electric vehicle while maintaining legroom as well. Toyota stands at the top of the global heap with over 1,000 patents involving solid-state batteries. Nissan Motors plans to develop its own solid-state battery, which will power its vehicles by 2026. At least that's a little bit more realistic. The shift toward this new battery technology for Toyota will have an effect on companies further down Toyota's supply chain. Japanese auto material makers are rushing to set up the necessary infrastructure to supply automakers. Mitsui Mining and Smelting, commonly known as Mitsui Konuku, will start up a pilot facility that will make solid electrolytes for these batteries. The production site, located at a research and development center in Saitama Prefecture, will be able to produce dozens of tons of solid electrolyte annually, starting in early 2021, enough to fulfill orders for Toyota's electric cars. Oil company Idemitsu Kosan is installing solid electrolyte production equipment at its China Prefecture site with the aim of beginning operations in 2021 as well. Manufacturing solid electrolytes requires solidifying sulfides, which is a specialty of the metal and chemical industry. Sumitomo Chemical is developing material as well. Japanese manufacturers like Sony and Panasonic have been pioneers in commercializing battery cells for vehicles. But since the late 2000s, Chinese rivals have emerged to prominence. Contemporary Amperex Technology Limited, also known as CATL, is now the world's largest supplier of lithium-ion batteries, but Toyota says they aren't batteries we would use. Japan's Asahi Kasei, once the global leader in battery separated material, gave up the crown last year to Shanghai Energy. Electric vehicles are anticipated to become commonplace amid the global shift away from carbon. The Japanese government has been encouraging them, but Toyota is saying, wait to buy ours. They will be revolutionary in 2021. No one can compete with this technology that we have. Now, I should point out that Toyota has been saying this for quite a few years. It did begin saying this in 2014, but I'm sure that they're certain that it will happen next year because they're telling investors, you know what? Now's the time to invest in Toyota. We have this technology. It's real. It's coming for sure in 2021. So there's no question that your money is safe if you invest with us. Hang on a minute. We all know how that went. Now, this article that I've just shared with you is exactly the same message that was printed by the global media thousands of times in 2023 and again in 2024. How long are people going to believe this for? I mean, how many times can the boy cry wolf before people stop believing Toyota?